Welcome to Grace on Fire. We are supporting one another in bravely creating with wild abandon that which sets our hearts on fire. So thank you so much for being here, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just got finished highlighting Phil Dugas. I hope you're able to see that highlight. It was amazing, and he's an amazing, extraordinary man. And I'm going to my spontaneous talk is going to be expanding on one of the subjects that he brought up that I'm passionate about, and it is so aligned with truth, and it inspires me. So I'm going to expand on that a little bit. We are diamonds. We are the sun. And we are an infinite sun, a boundless sun. Super suns are tiny compared to the infiniteness of what we are. And of course, there's 2 billion of our suns in the super sun. And then there's millions of hydrogen bombs that harness that kind of energy just in our sun. So you can just imagine if our sun is that powerful, and there's 2.9 billions of our sun in a super sun, and we're just that's a drop in the bucket to how powerful and that we are, because we are infinite. We cannot compare the power within each and every one of our souls with a super sun, because we are infinite, and that is finite. A vast, infinitely powerful being that we are. And as Phil was saying, is that, we have blocks and barriers, we have wounds, we have things that happen when we grow up where we make it mean things. And as humans, we all have that. And it creates these namaskaras, it creates these blocks that we have, that we maybe feel a little inadequate, or we don't feel capable of doing something, or all the different things, not good enough, or I can't do it, second guessing ourselves. I know the story because I've been through it. And we all have. I don't think there's any human being that escapes in childhood, no matter how perfect and wonderful your childhood was, escapes some wounds and making some things mean things. You could spill milk on the floor, and all of a sudden you make up a story that you're not good enough, or you're inadequate, or you can't do it. And it's innocent. It's wholly innocent. And all the things that we think that we feel guilty about, or shameful about, or that we feel inadequate about, they're just little stories, and they're innocent stories. They're such wholly innocent stories. And I was walking from I locked myself out of my house the other day. My garage, the door that goes from my garage into the kitchen, the lock, I need to tighten it up or something. I couldn't open it. So I go, oh, well, the back patio's open. And so I'm carrying these things, and I'm walking around my house to the back patio whose door's open. And I start getting this feeling, oh boy, I wonder if anybody sees me. They might think I'm like, breaking into this house. And I'm thinking, but it's my house. It's my house. I'm totally innocent. And that's what we are. We get these feelings inside of us where shame comes up, or guilt comes up, or something comes up inside of us where we feel we're inadequate. And it's all just a story. It's as innocent as walking around into your back door, your own back door. And you have done nothing ever to ever affect the innocence, the perfect whole innocence that is in you, that is what that super sun that you are is made of. Whole, innocent purity. But we make things up, mean things, just like I did for an instant as I was walking around to the back door. Oh, I felt a little sneaky. I felt a little guilty sneaking around and going into my house through the back door. But I was wholly innocent, and you're wholly innocent. We're all wholly innocent. We've got innocently confused, and it's created shame, and it happens with all of us. And we want to hide it. And when we start hiding it, then it just starts to build. And then it covers up that sun, that brilliance, that diamond that's inside of us, that is us, that's as us, with us, through us. And that's what we are. And it's not about changing what we are or who we are, because we are that infinite, powerful sun that's pure, wholly innocent, vast, creative, all-loving, wholly pure. It's about just clearing up any of those little stories, any of those little wounds, any of that false shame, that innocent confusion that we're anything but that pure, vast Son. And that's what you are. All of you here on YouTube or watching this, you are that holy, innocent, infinitely powerful, vast, divine, all loving, all creative, magnificent awareness, being, light, love. That's the truth within you, and there is nothing that you can do, there's nothing you can say, there's nothing anyone else can do to you, there's nothing that can happen to you or anything that can change that can destroy that, ever. That is the eternal truth of what you are. And nothing in this form, this body, this life can ever alter that truth. Ever about you. So I just ask and I invite you to wholly connect and identify who you are with that deepest truth of your holy innocent purity. Because that's who you are. That's what you are. And that will never change. That is an unchanging, permanent reality truth of what you are. And you're infinitely vast and powerful. You can do and create anything. You have more love inside of you that can be described or contained or even comprehended. More magnificence, more power, more beauty, more grace that could even be described or measured. It's immeasurable, it's boundless. So take a few moments every day to connect with that truth within you, that unchanging, permanent, ever present, right now. It's not something you get to in the future. It's not something you get to when you have read a good book or you're feeling happy or you're feeling blissful. It's ever present no matter how you're feeling. Depressed, it's there. The truth within you, that holy, innocent, holy, magnificent truth is inside of you, ever present. It's the closest, the intimate, most intimate thing to you, and it never leaves. It's constant. So I just invite you to allow yourself to feel it and to sense it. Sense it. It can't be described. It can't be explained. It can't be comprehended. Go inside and sense your magnificence, that ever-present magnificence. And whatever you're going through, however you're feeling, feelings change. They're fleeting. They come and they go. That's okay. But this does not change. This never leaves. This is constant. Just every once in a while, check in and sense it. It's a felt sense. Sense that immense power, that immense love, that immense beauty, divine, infinite, magnificent grace that you are always there waiting for you all the time, pure, infinitely beautiful. I love you so much. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Thank you. Thank you, Phil, for the inspiration.
Great.